One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Memphis Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flat. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Here we go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
So Rice's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the air, it's Marcook. Rushes on him. He's got it. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Rice rushes to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Temple. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They're setting up the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Owls are in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys.
There he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Marco. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
They were able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown Owls. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Cook. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put that.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. He will score! Touchdown, Memphis!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Running, and another broken tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Scanning the field, it's Marco. Hauls it in. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Reinhardt. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Reinhardt. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Marco. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Rice rushes to the line. To the air, it's Marco. Caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
We reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Now he's looking into the middle. Snags it down the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Brings up second down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Fresno State is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 24 to San Jose State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West.
Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Rice rushes to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking downfield, it's Markham. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The Sneak scores it. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Dropping back, it's Marco. Here's the pressure. Holds it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's first and 10. Right on the money. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Firing to the right, complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown, and how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This freshman behind center has certainly lived up to billing so far, and he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the